Do you dare to watch a leaked video from the dark web that turned a young man's life into a living nightmare? A statue resembling Michael Jackson moves in a terrifying way, and mysterious events haunt anyone who watches the video. What is the secret behind this statue, and how can a single video completely ruin your life? Watch now and uncover the truth that will make you think twice before hitting the play button. A video leaked from the dark web spread widely among people. The video showed a doll or statue that looked remarkably like Michael Jackson. Most of you likely know Michael Jackson, and for those who don't, he is considered one of the most famous singers in history. Michael Jackson has always been surrounded by mysteries, with some people claiming he is dead, while others insist he is still alive. But that's not the topic of discussion here. This story happened to a young man named Mohammed from Saudi Arabia. Mohammed says that one day, while scrolling through TikTok by chance, a video popped up of a moving statue that looked exactly like Michael Jackson. Beneath the video was a caption that read, "Michael Jackson Phobia." The title intrigued Mohammed enough to investigate the topic and understand what Michael Jackson phobia meant. He explains that the TikTok video was just a short snippet of the original video. After searching, he managed to find the full version. The uploader of the video had warned that it was not suitable for anyone under 18 years old, and even for those over 18, they should only watch if they aren't easily frightened, as the video was classified as highly terrifying. Mohammed recalls that he was home alone at night when he decided to watch the video. As soon as it started, he felt an overwhelming sense of fear and tightness in his chest, especially when he saw the statue moving its head and giving him strange, terrifying looks. The symptoms that appeared after watching the video included shortness of breath, a rapid heartbeat, and inexplicable sweating. He immediately stopped the video and sought refuge in God by reciting prayers to ward off evil. He then sat in a state of anxiety for over 2 hours until exhaustion overcame him and he fell asleep. He wishes he hadn't. Mohammed woke up around 1 or 2 a.m., startled for no apparent reason. He says he was awake but in a strange state. His eyes were open and he could see everything around him, but his body felt paralyzed. He couldn't move or speak, as if he was caught between a dream and reality. He noticed the statue from the video standing in the corner of his room. It was moving its head in the same eerie way he had seen in the video. Suddenly, the statue adjusted its head and looked directly at him, locking eyes with him. Mohammed describes this as the most terrifying moment of his life. He tried to say, "I seek refuge in God from the accursed devil," but he couldn't. It was as if his tongue was paralyzed. After several attempts, he managed to say the words, and his tongue started to move again. However, the statue continued to stare at him, its eyes growing wider with a terrifying intensity. Mohammed felt that the statue's motionless state was even more frightening than if it had moved toward him. He couldn't break eye contact, as though something was forcing him to keep looking into its eyes. He also felt a heavy, invisible hand pressing against his chest, making it difficult to breathe. Finally, he began reciting the Ayat al-Kursi, verse of the throne from the Quran. As soon as he finished, he found himself snapping out of the state he was in. Mohammed jumped out of bed, gasping for breath, and frantically looked around, only to find that the statue had disappeared. From that moment, he could no longer sleep. The next day, he picked up his phone again to search for more details about the video and understand what had happened to him. He confirmed that the video was indeed leaked from the dark web, and that the warnings about it were real. He also found numerous videos from people warning others not to watch it. Many viewers had shared their own terrifying experiences after watching the video. They reported seeing the Michael Jackson statue everywhere in their homes and experiencing strange, inexplicable events in their lives. Some even claimed that the video drove them to the point of committing suicide, as though it was designed to destroy the lives of anyone who watched it. While researching, Muhammad says he started imagining the statue and seeing it in fleeting moments before it would disappear again. In an attempt to calm down, he went to stand on his balcony, only to be shocked to see the statue standing next to an electrical box below his house. The statue was moving its head in the same eerie way as in the video, then turned to look directly at him. Muhammad says he averted his eyes to look elsewhere, but wherever he turned, the statue was there, staring back at him. Terrified, he rushed back inside and hid under his blanket, desperate to escape its presence until the day passed. The following day, while riding the bus, Muhammad spotted the statue sitting in the back row among the passengers. He began seeing it everywhere he went, in different locations. It never left him. The situation escalated further. The lights in his house started cutting out repeatedly, and every time the power went out, the statue would appear before him. He saw it in his bathroom, in the corners of his home, and even in his dreams. It appeared in every mirror in the house, to the point where he smashed them all. Muhammad says he constantly felt that at any moment the statue would grab his neck and strangle him. Perhaps now I understand what Michael Jackson phobia means. Muhammad says his life has turned into a living hell. He often contemplates suicide. He strongly advises against watching the video or any videos from the dark web, warning that anyone who does so will likely suffer the same fate as him and others who watch those cursed videos.